TBM. Now you can say, Oko Premier League now. Newcastle, you bought how many months? 3 months into the season.
Yeah.
Newcastle, 14 injuries. As we speak now, me and San Juan 11 out. Manchester United, 14 injuries. Man City, 7. Premier League na kasa sesiano. Right after only 3 months, Andy. Players are injured after 3 months, 196 after 3 months. Your more season way. 3 months into the season, players are injured. 196. So how to compare the past 4 seasons? Increase, a 15% increase at the same time. It's by accident. And by accident, say players need prasa. A baby na aquatibi a humum and our triggers are injuries now and also airban. Now before see a walk up no, and the say condensing fixtures no. It got to a point never say bo matches in the near bo matches in free war near co walk up in ba near better season so. And you kaya by 24th October. Net teams need be about 11 matches. Other teams and no about 12 matches. And you condensing fixtures no. And my players in the ball these matches. Omumbo we no. And you break key leagues no. And we call walk up. Mbo walk up no buy na Andy no maba. Last season by week 11. Na players prano 151 injuries last season by week 11. And by week 11 ni akọ walk up na ba. Ya call walk up ni buy na beto the new season so no. Na players are enya injury 151. Now there is this research by a body BFN Men's European Football Injury Index. Omne teams injuries across European football nyina. Ubetimi agogo no akosechi o research no. Men's European Football Injury Index. Andy, almost the average length a player pra or quabontino. Omo Premier League, omo La Liga, omo Serie A, omo Bundesliga. Before last season, na players bra what chabontia average Andy na 11.35 days na player no atono akwaba. Last season you call work up ni by year to aso no. Say player bra an average absence na player ni bedina na 11.35 no Andy I jump it to 19.41. Number 1, players na April no increase. And a players ni plan so a recovery no so no eno so extended. Now, one of the most common injuries are players in your hamstring,
yeah.
Andy, the 2022-23 season, players are in your hamstring, now 26. Yekasa CCA. Season here 3 months. Players are in your hamstring, 56.
30, I will count.
All converting into percentage, a 96% increase from last season to this season. Players in your hamstring last season now 26. 3 months into the new season, players are in your hamstring 53. Now who share the previous season players in your more hamstrings pa Andy 2020-21 season and a players 40 in your hamstring and require that was the highest. That was the highest back in 2020-21 season. And a real season, now players are in your hamstring. Some never been see that. Say a real season, now players maku 40 in your hamstring. That was the highest at that point. But so far, 53 players in your hamstring. Now, Andy, Adebakwa SI account be say players in able more games, they are also playing more minutes. And how do you say? Because they say on average, first Panenka players no be 95 minutes added on time. It be a first half, now referee be 2 minutes at so. Na second half no, minim say na referee na say that kokoso. I say game bia 3 minutes added on time. But they say the man me lose scar Man City ni Chelsea game na me lose scar no say referee na for 7 minutes and to so na boy 3 minutes say Chelsea say omo equalizer no 6 minutes into the added on time. It's number one, while the players are playing more matches, they are also playing more minutes because of that added on time now. So on average, players are playing more than 100 minutes per game. Now you can say see players in your machines, you know. Andy, imagine say wakoto player, na player any boarding, na player any prayer. Are you sure say and yet a cost to the club? Say be a Man City atiska akoto, me fan say akoto Haaland. Ana emfa Chelsea ni example. Say Chelsea koto Nkuku. Nkuku ba ya opera. Prada Nkuku opera no, and Chelsea ntua ne ka o. Chelsea tua ne ka at a zero performance to the club. And I say tua ne ka no, ne injury na Chelsea for air try say no beto ni nyina no. One na say bear the cost.
Chelsea.
And the woman here, cost of injuries, financial cost and a financial impact on Premier League. 2022-23 season, last season, players a prayer no, a car above Premier League clubs no, na 255.4 million pounds. At how many players? Players a prayer in the Premier League last season in no, a car above a Premier League clubs no, a 255.4 million pounds. Man City enya 40 injuries last season. A car above Man City na 11.9 million pounds. Manchester United and Nottingham Forest enya 69 injuries. Chelsea enya 68 injuries. One of the main reasons here Chelsea finished 12 last season na injuries ka ho. Injuries are affecting the way they perform no. Esa cost them financially. Chelsea eboka 40.1 million pounds just on players omopra. Overall, se woko La Liga, Premier League, Serie A, Bundesliga, any League 1. 2021-22 season no. Players a prior any car a boss our leagues no. Na 485 million pounds. 2021-22. Last season, players a prior no. Any a car a ball air these leagues no. A move from 485 million pounds to 617.8 million pounds. Et you know, say among the organizers of the game, and they are raising a lot of revenue from these players. More matches, more revenue, more broadcasting rights. But these players are no machine. Me sure say somebody make excuse say the players can complain because come also generate.
Because Bomba send a message say, the players can't complain. It has always been like this in England. On 150,000 pounds a week is complaining about playing football matches every 3 days.
You know, say players didn't complain. Na ombe keep quiet. Na injury ni ba. Andy, who is affected more? A player na. Bombo answer this question. Christopher Nkuku na opera na otifi no. Affected why more?
Chelsea.
Number one, Chelsea enya the services of the player. The tosumi no otifi na opera no wo se etua ne ka. The tosumi ensa wo se opera na omobo ma na wo se etua ne ka no. Ni injury na Andy onya no wo na wo se etua ne ka. Wo se ebo no ho ka. So in these circumstances you may make a case players ni just cardia me jitum. Me sure say etia say na Kokutin Dr. Kokutin betua ketuam Sandy or tio bia ka be 3,000 pounds a month. No ka say enya adwuma from 6 to 6 we will not complain. See abeye. Yeah. Adwuma no kwa be ya wan hu say wo brew. But it will get to a point and the voice be breaky. Untimi nkasa biem abeye affecting one.
Yeah, sure.
So in as much as me jitum say players ni jiska no. Organizers, any governing bodies must also look at the rate of injuries in Ebano. And the injuries also affect quality players now. The game no quality will be affected. Because I'm no crazy. Me and Liverpool Man City game there. Because the two teams are will be at the top form. Liverpool are aggressive. They will press you. Now more aggressiveness, now more the general so pressing. City will kill with a possession. But right after international break, Liverpool and Man City are contributing by 30 players. A international breaker or more bano. I'm not sure say game the fair. said the Indian expectations and Kebefeno.
Mame Kwa Maxwell Honuma Sana ya to Asuria from Maxwell. This topic about how injuries on the part of these players. Many people see players no they shouldn't complain because stuff first no and you cannot players no play and get £300,000 a week. Now player just £300,000 a week. Look at the standard of living that they are. And said in America Gabi Agbala house mukwa mba the private jet never. Unkwa ne bia npa be 5 na mutim. When you be a person that to me dama on to continue because we complain.
Well, say obi to me talk about 20 billion, but it to me kopem. But what I say, na the investment ni adding in ayekwa. Obi to set up business. Bibia kama, bibi to me tono na bibia cut down. The ambassador me try ni say actors say one year nyoma ya o create problem. I say car when chini ya you end up if you are losing life and as a losing a property. Ente ball no so ayeso ye born say irrespective of sky di tuom no say yan hwe players ni ya at the end of the day ye nya players papa mo ball e me ni enje to say na Christian can I hope you understand the point onto me can say sky di tua player and into no they should do things anyhow. It is not like that into na bebia no they are managed into no more managers or more structures or more bibia when the players na enye fully fit omuntu be more 100% and then the omuntu am 100% so yeah, fans near consumer game in the Begun said there a sign be is taken away. As almost so people will not follow you to an extent of getting those revenue crown or being as askano. Now they just our players in can. My name is Awatiasia. For example, here Barcelona finances here rough now. Or lose revenue pa. It was that they are not able to go for a top level player unless they be a free and a second federal no mafa. Meboa. But if Barca will scar, what are they going to do? They will make sure that they will rival every big team in the world for the best players, and that will let them excel. And in as much as or more excel, don't go for big 2 people will follow. My day revenue, sponsorship, and all these things, the bedding, a bit pager. My club no cry I better than it used to be. I also what I say. So what I'm trying to say in England is say I manage players ni no man get fully fit, no man the best of the gamer. Even baby crow munyes can quality players can crow also cry so better. So the same players cannot be paid that well, and that also cause a problem. Into a major concern, I say, yengina yesiano. Yesiano. And also the growing demands. Game no abe culture for the world. Also first football there basically was the white man's culture. Say England and association football and kasa ebai. Now, almost spread they are outside England. Argentina was the first place they played. Australia, a move by Africa, and a move. And let me know, say, I said over 70% if we are singing and football now be the most popular sports, and that's the most followed sport. More or less, now a bear part of our culture. And I say, kind of one, into maintenance. And I did bet in the swab bank of 4 sign yes, and I'm gonna say cry. And then the people are yelling for more. Like people are clamoring for more of the games. Because you're quite international break where people are even asking, I bet you be boy clubs. I hope so what the American say. It's in for pay more of the game near the and untina. Sen go for pay more there should be fairness, there should be awareness and all that. The fairness na the VAR near the buying. Although there are problems which I admit, but I don't think I think the VAR is doing us a good service than it used to be. And see, in as much as the actors now ombema game ye ni agena eso mo ye movie one for mo ya de anya movie ni kro bianto nti I think say was so mo finding means when na say rest period na ombe extending no and our calendar number adjusting to some extent that the players will have a lot of rest because when you are tired or level of creativity is what or opa me guess was why late that because ba me so why late that me name me late but say Christian was unim de mam here so mark the internet here later 90 mainstream all the amateur but Christian you know so sometimes when you go to the classroom now okay be we late so drive all the way from actual say driving now time near very short to do class and I so quite creativity so you say started now where you have first be 10 15 20 minutes won't say you are not yourself later and son of pick and it's the same thing ada baby obey later and obey function and so obey bra be duru ano obetan say yeah obon say yeah there but one who say you are not dandy say so kwa na udru baby relax. Into what I'm trying to say, oh brepe, or level of creativity esote. A normal. Into players, Ghana players, born a born among other, maybe be more bre. Because I obviously partners or no comedian. Ebi I enjoy the car 4 months. Nege be a friend say opiska. Ne ma me yare. But what I say, training no more yet. If you hear warm up a ha, the whole world then nenge. No omunya pon krom be huri. Bangu sa brofo no warm up no. Omu shake up kakra no mo de omo na abo we kakaba hwe Ghana warm up. Omu tumi ya no mo hu nyina afo no mo changes nti asro ba park so no wa bre. O brepe o creativity level etumi take off from. Nti I agree say you help actors no because omu ni wa ball ni o. Because you can't Chelsea, you can't Manchester near Real Madrid and they when. Yes. It is not the stadium, it is not the owner, it is the players who on the pay. Yes, Real Madrid the best club in the world. El Ali the best on the African continent. It's about what they have won. It's not about how much money they have. It's about what they have won. And who won those things for them? Players, no. The players the key actor, the most important people. See a ma ye ni komo, yes, see a tour more JJ. Na ye be so medically so yem beefy new ways they be beefy medical aspect of things. So because when players are getting injured consistently, there might be a reason. I'm not saying no matter what we do, no they are player be pra, but say recurring there must be a reason. And I say yes, see a fish in it out. So I perfectly agree. Say we need to be serious and make sure so the players are well conditioned, they're 100% fit, so that they give us their all. Because here call World Cup new tournament na players be cry and Kobia na I say ya be cry ebu yes so because we are going to watch them.
I know na my own Facebook comment I want for say that is why a players next will be team register be 30 players. I want for can squad depth. Bandi nyamiano nukreni.
Any the increment in substitution says he from 3 to 5.
Argentina the be 26 players na call World Cup no. By imagine Argentina so bona Messi mbobi. So be baba bebo. Ba game no interest beko to esonte. Imagine say Man City bobo. Kevin De Bruyne pray. Na Haaland de pra. Na Rodri ni ho. Na Stone ni ho. Na key players ni nyina ni ho a. No crese omo was squad depth there. Others be baba bobi. But the question is omo mo baba bebo no do they attract the same interest compared to those who are injured no? You should not sweep this under the carpet say until they say Obian register more players and the Obian register more players there. But some players are much more important than others.
Exactly the point.
Some players are attracting interest much more than others. It is a book game Liverpool ni Man City watching. Now the key actors, key players play and the issue was say game ni interest so ntika kra. And no crasa there will be probable Bobby yajitum. Liverpool says sala bra and now they on against 11. Ubi Bible sala position. But the question is they all in place of first Salano. Sa players or any Salano, one are attracting more attention. Says they say McAllister and it's line a fin. So we mean Liverpool be Biamanabo. Yeah. But Omo Bono, do they attract the same interest? City bo, na Kevin De Bruyne ni ho, na Bernardo Silva ni ho, na Rodri ni ho, na Haaland ni ho, na Alvarez no na eba. And in Yamiano Ukraine and Ukraine obi baba be in place of players na prane die. But you are talking about interest in attraction a place be diba. Argentina ko work am say Di Maria no nyina at the point in time umprai. Obi boy. Messi be pref say Messi for Argentina team ni mo a. I'm very sure say another player will play in Messi's position there. But the interest na Efrim. Nya Messi na ko America ya game bia wa ma na manfo adwai. Yeah.
There will be so travel there some miles be just to come and see.
So there's you are allowed to register more players here, but not all players attract the same attraction.
Okay. But meaning how they say they what they can do. Because they can now create a number of games and I Chris Emebwa.
Yes.
Now they say I don't know what and they just scrappy competitions like Premier League
no not necessarily.
Also a Premier League no crowd there West. Also other leagues now about 3 main competitions.
Yeah, Premier League 4.
Premier League 4. There's an additional competition.
And France also sir.
France also 4. Okay, but so called La Liga this year now 3. What you say? Yeah. And at the ama Asaya West Krane these days the number of minutes played per game.
So no almost say 90 minutes no. Omaya steady who say 90 minutes.
And no one ya sheni sa da ni nyina no one ya sheni sa we are na referee at the 3 minutes about about 3 minutes e be a first half 2 minutes nti we 90 minutes no and the be abo be 95 minutes. These days na omobo more matches no on average Premier League no bo 100 minutes per game on average. And it's 100 minutes per game wa 10 minutes no de so no. Na fa calculate 38 matches. Ebama say 38 times 10 minutes 380 minutes divide by 90 and nko be additional be 6 games a players nebo. What you say?
What they can do is say one sa caps na your replay no bet me a scrap it. But what I say? So I hope say some of the caps replay when
I think England say
a say their teams in the court level you scrap it. Into now go straight to penalties. On West save way because most often no a big teams and a best suffer them more because I bought so many of those matches. Because I the latter stages of the cups and the league side. But what I say, team you or drew baby even 1/3 of the league or be who baby order and on so you save, so they might not put in a lot of effort. But on person emoji basically I had the big clubs and so they will suffer until replace the bit to me a year through. Then the calendar also can be extended. But that's what I say, it can be rescheduled to an extent that on enough rest. On the amateur. Until there are other things they can do. And it might also be say because competition is why they can scrap it. Say yet in tonight. But I won't go for England for almost scrap it.
That's almost competition need one more a replay no more yabe ombe frame.
Exactly. That's what they need to do.
Clemento Ajimai. Or see the mechanic no credit because on our PSG game because of Mbappe. You go PSG game. Mbappe no be Mbappe.
They will all not give you the same attraction. Set talents cry na nyame de mind enyepe.
Because now the MLS people started following the MLS. Because we started doing news about MLS because
Ronaldo
that one there Man City. Go so obi ka say aya oti obi nam na o ka say we nipa ye nyina ye pa. Me sa nipa no hu na mentia ne twem memfa obemo asem
enyu ba ko ba ya
se wanya problem pa na pani bia ye call na bibia mu atete na why free obo hu se ye nyepe
dabi obi anyu obi ade
but obi mu ye obi pa sa na tie
oti asase we so obi anyu obi
se nyame na assess ebi mu
na sare ni bona mpake o ka se bia anyu obi why ana na kufu ado ne entourage ba na sare ndi ani mu hwin udrem me so mitu atas me nyina nchen
nipa ndio nipa ba
the Bible cross yem fa ni de ma yem penimfo Bible regarding crofo so mo yem penimfo
na when I say heaven cry no we na abofo no mo ye pe ye were rems edidi so and no mo nim
ura forever or say Kevin De Bruyne out Calvin Phillips in, can you imagine?
And so they need to reschedule the calendar no see another area of and that's what limit the number of games. That's first in England. You started Premier League teams no more 20. I think they were 22, 24.
Yeah.
Check it. But later on, reduced it about 20. Spain cry was the same thing, reduced about 20.
And the Osha was the English no intense German Bundesliga no more. Do you know one of the main reasons? German Bundesliga and about 34 matches a season.
CV clubs no obia 4 matches. And almost are more a third competition. The DFB Pokal German Bundesliga, not the Champions League account. And they play less matches. Maybe injuries in draws no. Baby, senka once related to the number of games and Quebec say oh ebia asema can any basis bia. But baby injuries in draws no. Baby on more matches. And my friend we come back Christian dey na can say wa hwade ba ko a injuries no mostly eba ewo teams like I say omoya top teams no.
Yeah, that's it. Omoya more demanding. Because beginning of the season, Liverpool wants to win every match hands down. City wants to win every match hands down. Because Munim says, so when we need every match, they can't go for the champion. Although, and you're likely so be winning. Arsenal, now, they also want to win every match hands down. And these teams, when you're legging and Jekra, or you're compensated with some of the cups. Because when Jekap and Jekra no trophy lesser, a serious issue. Who coach in sometimes your head will be on the chopping board. But those other teams are middle place teams, relegation threatening teams, even if they don't win nothing, they still don't have no problem because if you say we are good to go. Once you're respectable positions, that make us say they are big teams in the best suffer the most.
Okay. Moving away from so because Manchester United problem be as Boba. That is Rafael Varane and the coach, Mr. Ten Hag. As I say, relationship, I break it down. There isn't any good relationship between Rafael Varane and that of coach Eric Ten Hag. Christian and Maxwell. Manchester United, Manchester City. On say John Evans and Maguire in a starting game. That time, now Varane free injury, and we understand that Varane was never happy with that decision. Coach Nitiki and say, "Ono na bonu pry waba." See Maguire the end crowd and hard because sometime back Maguire and able, but John Evans about 2 no. The player is never cool with that decision. Eric Ten Hag, I think he said now John Evans and Maguire in the games. Varane waba. Barotin. Chester, what is and saying that there were rumors a branch never say January free Manchester United. Now or Bayern Munich Jana here Saudi Arabia El Nasser Bank because there isn't any good relationship now with the manager. Yeah,
every good player underline. And every top player Biano, Ayana they want to play. Say Omonya fully fit they still want to play. But what I say, they really love their work to an extent that they always want to be like they want to play. Look at Ronaldo, look at Messi. For all what they've achieved, and yes, or when if only if they are around and they are fit, they still want to play. So players or winning ball and no more also top players, and that's how it goes. But the truth of the matter is, Varane, if you saw you overhyped for Manchester United.
Yeah, we are forced us to do
overhyped. Manchester United or overhyped. He's a good player, great player. He's achieved a whole lot by Real Madrid. But Manchester United, for me, are overhyped. Me, what difference be on the other team? Whether he's there or not, it is still the same. It is still the same Manchester United. Now, United now so more problem. Because Komu is serious and can be said Johnny Evans are okay, but now he shouldn't be playing for this team. Clearly speaking, I think said you bet me the amount or the amount. Okay, be Albeka say Ebimu Prime here didn't bar house in the interim no Omra. But the question is he playing well or he's not playing well? Maybe a coach feels that he's playing well until we're keeping it. But this is the problem you have when you have big people there. You can't deal with them like that. Unto finding coach him now because on coach na bench on penny. When you saw for Real Madrid nearby achieve or BBR. Even if he's still not playing well, he still wants to play. Until coaching is or making it clear, say what are coaching the plans here doing? Is it as John Evans and they are the first choice? And on the Varane, yes, second choice, they are fine. Then Varane would want to move perfectly. But say on can't read they are wrong. Because though say Ghana say say players no omona ye kwahwe you need to treat them with respect. Despite the fact that now your head and now your coach. I say we treat you more respect so that they will also reciprocate the same thing at the amount. I hope so what I say. But I think that Ten Hag is getting something wrong. I said this is the second timer. Or any player any problem, but I think that the man management don't really. Although I'm not saying say he's at fault or something, but what I say, but it was about and Naya. Obia will be tempted to believe that we and the problem is you. And sometimes you want to instill discipline, but I saw we in a way say and problem Emma. So he needs to let Rafael Varane know the stance as far as the United squad is concerned. It is so if you say to me, then. Said I won't cry age I will do no crown or quankay because me yes also on cry the Maguire na Maguire to me more ball. So prior na Maguire ball because Maguire so a mistake of Barbie to of Madrid on the Behunano. But since I know prior no more Maguire able. And the coach needs to make it clear to the players. Say wait a minute, first choice. So, what this is my and as a coach, you can do it. It's a maybe if you say, "Oh, yeah, my second choice, but I don't deserve that." The only thing I'll do is to part ways. Simple.
Kofi Anki, our team, Manchester United. Well, see, every Manchester United fan knows Varane has dipped in form, and he can't question him losing his position. Evans, though old, fitted in perfectly in his absence. Listen, Varane okay, sana.
Me de nye Varane ne wo case ana only case or Varane case ni na nipa ba ko na wabesi mitrim Harry Maguire obi ansua bibi mfi Harry Maguire o on fa ne ma two personal Nansenya ayi MP Adungu nano kika nsem fa no ho moki na no later the same minister the same MP ebe render apology to Abrante no on ni tweet no as a not confrontational or no be any asem. I'm imagine Harry Maguire there a tone no Andy, you never saw him complaining to the coach or any other yao. It got to a point Grana Manchester United wanted to ship him out. A card that Sanen Koko West Ham. He was Manchester United captain, the captain band in free him. Olusuni position to the point that sometimes not center back pecking order not also bare fall. Now coach need to me a left back in Luke Shaw as a center back. Now Harry Maguire will bench. One complaining. Nidia say ojitum say reform na DP. So let me stay, fight and win my position back. And me sure say yesterday season and obi ka kire yen say Harry Maguire na ye working no. Ebe benya a starting place in Manchester United team ya enka ye nyini. The Varane ye no. Harry Maguire anya bi o. And I think say one player oye very professionalism top notch.
Maguire.
Let's imagine say Harry Maguire and Rafael Varane and I know a captain Edinburgh Manchester United umprai yaje captain amba na free winsem afi kura de umma bench mpo the coach decided say center back partnership no ne ho kire na okofa a left back in Luke Shaw abebo a center back na wo Varane o tinche ebia nkwa tutu
yo ashazi
ebia nkwa tutu etino de Abrante fan Harry Maguire ya obo modin aye ni kakran timi biti time eye training regaining the form and ye come Manchester United best center back at the moment and they say Harry Maguire only John Evans nebo me sure say by this time I can say Lisandro Martinez any Varane no mo bono omu nyina ya available eye omu ba ko and then Abrante fan Harry Maguire bebo. And I think that Harry Maguire, even though say he might not be a top-notch defender, but the attitude towards work there, it makes me be free no. On complaining.
Clifford Cheba for say Ten Hag has explained to Maguire that Varane needs to fight for his place just like any other defender. Ten Hag isn't impressed with Varane's performance in training, and that's how come he's not playing. What Varane is doing is nothing sort of disrespecting his teammates.
Yeah, and one wakano.
Okay. Ti ono so nyere no fight for position.
Dabi Harry Maguire no
one call the sergeant captain.
Yeah, captain amban free ni sem.
The fans ni na kwa no mu.
Wako ware awie no dey ni picture about to social media na nke congratulating no na manfo di na tem. You don't see Harry Maguire fighting. One complaining to the coach. Waji tum say ne form walusu. Waji tum say players are able ahead of him at that time were better than him. Ntino wa accept challenge and we training and the Harry Maguire abe Manchester United cornerstone.
There was an angle name, but this time you move from a player any coach. They said a coach any an FA president. Minim so study near Argentina, Scaloni, and then the backroom staff. And also after Brazil game there were this reports say opinion say wa resign. And now they so to also with the Argentine national team. Now, because I understand saying Yami in the coming days, that's 27th. Scaloni ever call Christian Vieira in the podcast to now. Yes, opinion why I over to Tunsemba. Well, now as we speak, I say only the FA president of the Argentine Football Federation, Claudio Tapia, relationship totally broken. And some of the news are in and say Christian. I would say after the FIFA World Cup, 1 year away. After World Cup, and near man never say. Omo technical team ni playing but omo nsaka no players no esika 70 bibia no sorted but eba coaches ne side ebe si ene enya de say onu coach no ene ne backroom staff wom enya enema no mu deserve and eno ka ho bi na ama one the FA president Claudio Tapia relationship na breaking. Let me say look at how Argentina won the Copa America. Etwasu ebeji the FIFA World Cup. So there was this solid bond between the playing body and the coaching staff, especially the players and the coach. every interview an Argentine players say their first leader is their coach.
Yeah.
Now these issues starts to unfold. Argentina aje World Cup, we Messi aje World Cup, we ntino the BCBNC ana.
Well, Gauji World Cup ni bia Minis Calonia and then enough is enough. I saw the Jumani.
When they applause,
yeah. Argentina mino and the Omuchiro Mopao. But of our phone now Google Ghana's inflation. Ghana Hochre Empire. It would be Google inflation. Now if I'm comparing inflation and Argentina. Argentina my election and say I elected I think it's a new president. Omani Omaya Ahochire Omu Papa. Ghana inflation is less than 50 I think it's very less than 50% of GDP.
43.1.
Argentina inflation is 180.7%. As we speak now, 2023, the latest inflation Omo release in Argentina is 180.7%. But as antiforce then kade wapotama na fie de onchiri so di bobom enti ahokyere wo manu ahokyere wo man mu de Ghana kra ye call World Cup na ya anya de kra na se enya yeso ne de enti price money Ghana nya be $8 million and also $9 million no Argentina G World Cup no and the umbetime nya be $32 million from winning the World Cup sa $32 million na um winning ye na FIFA e de ama Argentina no enti nka wo de half kra ma players no aservice o ma reward o mo any technical team na nka hwinsi enye say bia o call man na ne ho kire no confess mu na confess ka o they went to the tournament and God being so good they won it omoje tournament no so no omo discard dey asaba say sika no omo di aba na no tibi fa to baabi na de aka no fa reward wo mo and e be quite sad say team na mkoje World Cup no we technical team fi wanye yi ana meboa
okay
e dey players no kwa the main actors players no we reward the players ni we are and in the next year so reward them before say we reward any other body bia no should be the technical team meboa
yeah
etika we players na no ba technical team Argentina the omuni management committee bia ho but Argentina my players no in fact ubehum kura no players are already rich. Look at Argentina players, baby. Musi akai. Eti komo mu hie sika pa no. The technical team. Scaloni andi no hefa. Ada Scaloni ni sika owo no. Menya so say obedru even Otamendi kura sika. Ye che Otamendi sika mu be 10 kura na.
Ono so kura di na ba metim e de opon.
Yes. These are players no are already rich. Players now are rich already no they have been rewarded financially. But the technical did that took them guided them won the World Cup no now for omo reward omo hiam fam omo dia nyame anu kuri na ntwa yi but in the long run I think say too late the two parties didn't trust na animunyam na omo dia ma Argentina no mane nkoye se sebe kotre janai akwai say Spain kwaji World Cup ma World Cup yi it got to a point World Cup na Spain ji ni nyina no obi anka Spain aji World Cup no asemu emfiano ba ko pa kata sa World Cup ni manyam ni nyina kata so Argentina gen munyam ni Lawrence ni bibi on beji bia aji awie and they are still enjoying the benefit of being the world champion nansen ya omni Brazil nya manso yan dey no ka Brazil for no
we are the world champions
what the two so enti say ni munyam no ma bibi to abi matimu chima senye too later as early as possible when transi no mun sort it out.
Anzi.
Yes sir.
I say we there any player and coach we FA president and coaching staff.
Yeah, I really don't know why that, but so more like say we crowd many be Brazil Christian akana no na esen komo ya din nyina abom na nka yefe on their mature. But it be so on a technical team it's in their contract say if they're able to win the World Cup they'll give them a certain bonus and maybe a specified. But even if it's specified, they still need to pay.
Okay.
If your players in there was not specified, they be on buying and say, okay, this is what you've done, so we're going to give you this one. I'm not sure say they can leave the technical bench out, but I think there might be a reason. Oh, they are mature. Argentina is almost about bonus or muchia power. They are one of the countries about winning bonus or muchia high, but the whole of South America, I think they are the highest. Almost in terms of nations now. You have a problem, I know. You have a problem because Ethiopia to 2,000. Well, we oba be fa Ghana player akobbo amane dollars mo be sit down Ghana but na Ghana mo me tua 15,000 maybe being na but mo pay Ethiopia so we need to change those things but I think a mix up but I don't know why the players will be gifted for what they did not technical bench and no more dear mom Tibia a better processes no and no mind but we were not expecting this from Argentina seriously speaking in terms of football they have developed in a few said they should do better so I think that they will surely get there but
Christian, this issue now was so much interesting that Dani Alves issue no and minim say no who they na trending ra I'm say Spanish prosecutors no I recommend a 9-year jail sentence Eddie Emma Dani Alves if say he's found guilty
oko Spain rape udifa say maximum 20 years minimum 4 years between 4 and 20 years and our prosecutors no say they are within the range between 4 and 20 they plea for maximum sentence 20 years and a minimum for 4 years but prosecutors pay 9 years for a branch FN Daniel Alves now beyond a jail sentence no betimi akono yes was say 2 years kabo ba
damages 150,000 pounds
150,000 pounds utua mo ba no utua bomba no wie na Saudi for o say koda prison fee 9 years the area ho ne say wa follow expire o
see am say na yere so agya no
number 1 yere agya no and the financial cost of this case is asem ketua lawyers are for no a very expensive high profile lawyers a omuti omuka but there are contradictions e wa branch defender Daniel Alves case no number 1 the first statement say ono ba no onim no second one a obe changing it say enye rape nemum no they had consensual sex
nti afere oba no onim
even night club na abrante ne car say baby incident this year no Daniel Alves denied the first place say wan ko afa video footage ba say okohonom oba na wo se woni wan repu no wo se wan repu no unim ni kra afa later there wo se unim no ba mu nyina mu agreed to have sex it is a contradictions no and am abrante defend Daniel Alves na me no mrukuru ni onu say oye I'm sure I Nansana Messi ababetu no the most decorated player say a trophies pa de na nke Daniel Alves edin Daniel Alves no kra no what did you want obo mu one retire no and ka fe no say be di say di no more because FIFA event any bibia Daniel Alves be piem ade obenya kakra de didi me sure say ambassadorial position ni na be bebre no mu a enka branch betimi ni sa betimi aka but the akwakosi no me dey me yapa because as a footballer no a fine footballer modern day right back there am for be kan kafu no there but modern day right back there the Daniel Alves dey be mawo no onum say na Barca e we Iniesta and Xavi as made for this but now branch with na ama Messi more assist saman for ni mo abaka say o tamana Barcelona gina so no omo no ma Messi assist more no na Xavi and Iniesta anya no kre Daniel Alves and the man Messi I think say ni assist with the man Messi before say o free Barcelona no na around 42 assists no player and the man Messi assists more than Daniel Alves as a right back and every single trophy bia apart from national teams Brazil enya de na senti no muntimi trophy ne de at club side every single trophy bia Daniel Alves nya nka retire de na nka obedi ni de ho but after retirement the idea betwa to ni
have you na minim say mo we so Manchester United no say United dey bought Everton this weekend na unse Everton so no ya to mo 10 points
10 points
na Everton supporters no say with Manchester United give a good Park omo ebe demonstrate to the English FA na omo inform Manchester United supporters say United for nka omo enye sa demonstration no ama United for no so akacho omo say yes omo tias omo no be the reason why United for so abeka on say omo say even before Everton for the Man City for the da ho omo so omo breaches say 115 omo was a 115 breaches views a day ebesi enne enya dey say City omate ho de akwakosi bia enti nyame adma ochina game no obehu se oma print 50 pink cards our ma print so corrupt ne nyina to the FA and me kai say Everton case never there were former footballers in Kofi and Omaka say we need to put pressure on the FA say any city there no so mo hwe no monka.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Also, I say justice delayed is justice denied. I think the city issue nearby actually. But we should also get to understand that there are certain cases that you need a long time and now you need ample time to be able to investigate and get to the bottom of it. But there are other cases in so due to the evidence and issues on representing, it becomes very easy for them to rule on it. These are the areas we need to look out for. They call in said city outcome them, there is nothing wrong because we've heard said city every way near. In any case, one money buy saying yes city for the government authorities now the issue to buy and the same authorities now punish Everton for what they did. It is a both thing now wrong. I think they all must be punished. I hope so what I say. Until they are called there, it is a right because one of might not know what the legalities are. Because majority of the people who are doing that may be alien to the law. But what they think say who's a law and you end with common sense and your wisdom to apply. Until most you say other than here by the more they but we there for a long time so then I'm more. So I think say a right call. Now team no Marco can want to maintain
Manchester United. I don't know how to say. I don't know how to say.
I'll say Obecho Master one they have a rivalry with Man City. In the Manchester United modern but your mama say rivalry they die out. And I'm a wa. Also, Christian was rightly saying, said, next year, Bobo England, ne big gain the momentum, the attention, especially when Chelsea, Man United, a city in Liverpool. But also what I say. Enti omo pese, also what they are looking for. So, mom says, Man City, enti bia League 13 or Moji, Man City, Babe, say Man City, Premier League or more 7. Meboa. Into imagine more than half. Enti yen had the next 10 years, no. And the 7 pluses, yes, 30. It was a Man City in the next 10 years. A Pep Guardiola or not the beer in Sina the Equia or more twas or more in call it or more you call it Manchester. I am maybe Tiom. And I sometimes make out because there are issues as a City for differ. Maybe they might be stripped of their Premiership title, but I also read an article which shows say but there might be other way. So young fans say that's what they are afraid of. Insa so mba yiro mo be team ni ye no mo to na Las Vegas papa isu sabi akana kakra bi no ko on dia meton e was so mo current strength no mo build your team ni I don't think say mo nko but the demonstration alone enye enough say say akoye wie na bibia ama what happens nti in as much as mo ko demonstration I agree because mo nyina na wo ko no mo fi say bibi nkoye and almost show solidarity to Everton. You know Everton is a big club and net club even Everton quite much older than Liverpool. Oh, say Liverpool, yet free Everton more. It was Everton yet and there was a bit of misunderstanding. And a Liverpool for free. So Everton is one of the most successful clubs at England. But in recent times, and a modern time there, and Konkai. I hope so. What myself nasi. And we had 10 points here deducting now. Not Everton were on their way up because you started season not any, but. Yeah, corner Everton were putting some wins together and to not move through table on the par. And they still believe that even with that 10-point deduction, already are loot and other teams there was here when they still can survive. What I say, and they need to fight on. Of course, it makes sure that they are not happy with the decision, but and it will not change anything. They might appeal, but it's good to them. Also, broaches will demonstrate your own. Mpenifo any deal, only the entire money. Some more demonstrate now so when to say Obia is participating in the democratic dispensation of the process. But had ye adopted democrats but all demonstrate be so onyeni papa. Andy, silent you. And there they even encourage people to be part of demonstrations and all that, only to show that people are awakening their sense like or more partake in the democratic process. No, Emma democracy how by Andy. Oko demonstrate anyway pepe we be go and he say unyeni papa bomb money on their metro we need so in as much as they are doing that I will not for them but I think say on my attention and kasa nye on mutim na egu na so mo hweye ni because Barca kura say egu no match league ana meboa
okay but we was a clever chiba for say Everton one of the founding members of the EPL
yeah exactly
omo hwe na omo kan ni mai but yemfa fisem no ento aso good news I say and a PSG ebo Monaco Mohamed Salisu Monaco for name as part of their squad to face PSG and
yeah ball match in we our effort Charlie boys ne so mo fi so mo boko china bro mo so mo hwehwe yi because well okay why effort to the enye
so I feel why effort
because boys no so mo ball ne papa na no mo ball kafu yo china no so mo fi so mo ball bi abro they should be very careful. The players in the blast play, they should be very, very, very careful. Also, I have it.
Yeah, Monaco name at the account match this squad.
Yeah, I'm wishing the best because that guy there he has a lot of role to play for us. So let's wish him the very best of luck.
Now, okay.
Sabro no ba onche. Because any a pen asem no.
Alhaji Karim Gruza, I'm pay Christian Max Omunti Alhaji Karim Gruza asema with their also no the Black Stars no. Problem na ya ka on there only say Black Stars problem any Chris Hilton any players no nyese players say wa bro na Alaji why any Black Stars problem or say ket
management committee say Omaguru say omo free no mama eleta nti egunu omo mama eleta omo koso na me recommend GFP say Omagu regional management committee senior there na any Black Star management committee na eba yetimi yami ashra esu na yetimi qualify and there should be an so betimi aye this year there yami tia muka at any time, at any level, baby, no win any that you say, which is so be a better outcome, no good. Football, any Babaco, no, with your phone, no, but enjoy maybe president of Ghana football, and Koda be brave. Omo be say you qualify no mu so atimako America no mo ko popera pa do nti idea na nyina ya so uwere na one we kura na ye wi ni wa nyankupo na edana say ya kweshe Black Star of Ghana first half jam na edin show up to 90 minutes ya timi antika and some crown agriculture. The Black Star qualify for America. What was it called? Me what was it called? A bit of the Tiama Omuniano, no more. Omuka said, and your forces said, Baba, indeed, Opia Bompire, but Nepal of B said, on Novetibe, I had Omuka and Vetimayo at Ampu and Miano. Indeed, yeah,
ano ay Alhaji Karim Gruza and yate and we say and you know to a lot of problems timo am Facebook mo fan Ken Rose aka and say unya some technical hitches been timo say you start ye nyina aye consistent but mo fan na Elvis Emanesi aye NCC chairman de ma heart to folk wa confirm say no Krehas e the whole matches baba bayara
never cover your home matches at the moment. Factors it goes into choosing the venue, First of all, we must look at how many matches that we will be playing in the southern sector and in the northern sector. Currently, as I speak to you now, in the southern sector, apart from Mediama, I say any before your home match, the best about what Cape Coast. I am very short from Accra, and any Mediama Edika about your home match. So we are done with the southern sector in terms of Mediama. Most of your matches now have a bonnie now, on the free northern sector. I mean, I'll tell you, say any the next away match, home match, Obe free northern sector, Brekum Chelsea, northern sector, Bichim, northern sector, Kumasi Atlantic Kotoko, northern sector. Most of the clubs that we've not played against or northern sector. So to me, I think the choice of Kumasi would really benefit the club financially. So that at least whilst we are in the northern sector, the clubs that are also coming, it will not be difficult for them and we will also stabilize there. So I think that will be okay for us looking at it. And also we have a very large fan base, Kumasi than Cape Coast. We've tested the two and obviously Kumasi, our fan base is more vocal, more vociferous, and more active than our fan base in the central region. That is a fact. So I think the choice of Ashanti region, even though most of us would have to relocate suddenly to Ashanti region because of our position in the club, as NCC chairman, unless every way matter have to go. So me Kumasi, Emma. So assuming we are playing 2 home matches in Kumasi, I have to go and relocate. I have to relocate to Kumasi suddenly, and then we support our club from there.
I know Elvis Herman Hesse. Sounds so to us. Was and Omunfa Bukakra and from clubs.
To look at, I was saying, I stick with that in football. Now you cut out some of the because Enya cry out of fucking kwa and then we see them kuma. Even if you go to Italy, cry AC Milan, Inter Milan, you know, we use to buy stadium. But I don't think that is how they are treated. And this is something that we, the supporters front, we will have a meeting on it and discuss it extensively. The reason America's chain is here, even at certain times, notice, very late. Imagine, say, week or Uber will not so much. Now, notice about say, you can't use the stadium again. The notice is just less than 2 weeks for our club to, re-strategize and then look at other alternatives, Yes, and as if we don't think about the club. We don't.
I know Elvis Herman Hesse and Yatin and Kano. Na Mamin Kwa Manusinian Chuchin Como, Kumasia Santa Coracasway, Yane, a chairman, Kokwamponsa K5, and Edin Como and Anope. Chairman, good morning.
Morning.
Ejidisa Pomboko.
Oh, Nyanko Pandaruma.
Yeah, the Nyanko Pasi. Chairman, Anope, ya Bora was when you have Edin Coma. Yeah, Tin Sembi, whether Santa Coroco NCC, chairmanship position, and I said, let me free mention about Kamunsa with NCC Mujumedia or Costono. Chairman, why you may pay any activeness ever NCC Monomebato and Yaman Cosmetia way in Chimukakra?
I mean, that's it. I mean, for Congress, when Chairman was to do, and I mean, motive for and can crop your concern Santa Cotoco supporters. Michelle will be a channel pay. Mini Andy, the attorney said. NCC ya batono tamaso I was a yitime aba enti empany for no NCC executive some for Congress ti ekoshia Congress no ensema be bae no members na anyi dodo na antu enti chairman ye na dwen so okay start there yempon because na ade esa memo me patrons no be shia ye na niema bi a o manji antu no ya hwe nka ya solve problem ni na Ampanyampa chairman Shia. And you may be to say amendment constitution. Tiene kind was the only dear, the infant answer. And now so be the far former car over far former arbitrary dear, or the Banswa Ubitia. There in Nanisi and can scan 500 million. Tia Pejabani is or Chisona a dozen. Tia Bobo, who are money the year 200 over far. 50 million. Mr. Mom, them yet to want to make it to the end. And now the Banswa 150, Tinan will see 200. And no more Besha Baton so. Yes, in fact, Chairman, no special assistant, and a Shabato, society and a basta and Yejuma. And my chairman cracker as a Sadian Kayin patrons, no, the Shabaton. Tihomina Mikasa baby. Patrons say as Shabatu so obi ti se kwadwo ntete nyaade obi nya adaje banazo nyaade obi nya adaje me bia me nya adaje kakra tie no de emoa e ma chairman fo ni mi no kra gitum patron fo ni mi no omo gitum ene ye agin se saade ake be fa bi afri sunyan fa ba ko fri sunyan western region Cape Coast ni greater Accra no na chese dia form na ke ya ye ene ye nyina chance bi ye ho nkomo kama na chese de sore after last week, you had a letter about elections. No, what person offer form, which make offer. So when I am patrons, you share said you share chairman, yes, I said, a buy because so the bassa a coin is no idea. At least in some no kind of cry, we are cut to us to say, yeah, can Fabra Congress now if I don't mean Jituma, near the Ayajuma. Now, 7 hour Congress, my trouble should be for. Esa Nyejuma. Tiamiansu de sa release no buy. Say sa de Nyejuma. 95.7. Na san le mo na menshia de lecture brand say Oma who say ye release no. And now already so Ashanti region for so release bi aba. Ama national for na ya no. Tie de na be ka ho de Oma who say enyema bi ikoso a enye wo circles no. Nti sa de omu yi ahemfofo bi. Na omoshia ye nyina na chense ya solve problem chimi no ya ubusa sanity
to say way forward no chairman saying the mass and Tokoroko NCC
say way forward ni dia kwa koduru manhia enti ahemfofo no omoyi wo mo transe a enye be hu ba bia ebeko
na chairman no be say current chairman of the NCC Christopher Demenya ne mandate NCC de man no aso anase oraso eye na dwuma no
mini aso aso die nti a me kasa aso me se ye to aba no 23rd November and then so ye 24th enti se o sisi a ada ye to aba no sa da na na time so enti me time so
wow ti chairman ye bisa o say time na so say de wusi kan say kotoko NCC more operations no say na besi akọ ono abeto aso aye as interim to some beto aba na say more hye full we mo de beba
say nka so sa no ke yakọ congress ti congress na se no ne yi interim na ko mo na hwe am ya to aba
ti congress na masha ebra eba so ano
say they say ntimi nko congress because yes intina menhia so abamu no ti menhia abamu dia o se yakọ menhia ho ba na de be free ho aba no ada se be ko congress akoyi obi am na hwe so na se ombe yi nipa mo ma hwe abato no so
wow
kem ko congress dia kem ko menhia dia ene nke be free congress
they say chairman se see aye ka say circles no why any circles chairman
se see ade because ye were regional chairman for ho but national dia me time so
edi Asante Kotoko NCC ni national chairman as we speak
there.
Wow. Okay. Chairman yate na ye behwe ni mu so na ya beji any update bia with because say we dey ka say just am comment aba ansa na congress kwa betimi akoso a etimi akoso ama moyi interim no.
Amen.
Chairman ye be di akire na ye hu ba bia na ma nyina so be kwa akosi chairman.
Mate.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. Chairman, kwa chairman K5. Na ya tinika ma so na
office. Medanya me asesa asem na pie menhia. Because eja na dem no. Ghana fire tenders na ntumi ndu na ise katade na omde bo World Cup.
Eja dan sisi ni.
Omu eja no nka I say kata on World Cup sa fire tenders na your friend is saying says any your friend no fire service for you so I see the kata de na bedroom Ghana de na ntumi ndu. Say Ghana de ko e ba na ekwa bedroom na nsuo nim. Ba mention na ekodru na no say bibia be ba won say the major issue is say I think the patrons any other group which I forgot that the IMC or say regional way for no petition mensia but there was a petition to mensia say senior nyoma e koso aba na ye beto na ye kono nyoma ni nse dan koyi na oma kan say national for the ombeso mo ya no mo ye entinka mensia enye den emrem nanka omfa ye ntuye intande ebasan yeah it was about the roadmap and the operations of how elections na meko ebasan na team nura eyi a 3-member committee now 3-member committee no nipa miensa anaba basa for something like that some say cheese ani can so omunko investigate like omunko hwehwem say petition na ye dia atoto say na ya atoto asrem say nyoma bi kwa enye yie no eye no kra na enye no kra ne yehu de be in so be ho nana fosu twitwifo I think I have the name right on na ya nantahine ono so ye lawyer and em say nana kusi obuodum enso eka ho em say domi abrahine ena the chief linguist em say chiame pani pa o mensia nso ka committee no na omo so de Mr. Kwame Ejei ono na ye Asantema Council registrar and omo de na council na ye secretary na de etene say yewra momo just 1 week so omo mfanye this adwuma no no omo form report emre no nti committee na nsa wo hwa yete ni 20th of this month ya and the date is 24th nti omo take 4 days ni na because ye mo 1 week no 27th ebe and on be wi omo adwuma no ma present report in the ama yewra nti ye present report na na be si say mpo asem no mo kai no kra na enye no kra ebia nneoma bi koye nneoma bi nkoye nti enkoye a na de ato ye koye a na ato aso andi mbato wati asem na se na the problem ne say NCC ni kyerɛ sɛ Congress no ɔmo kɔɛ na ebi mo kasa nneɛma bu anko ɔmo de ɔmo fi sɛ akɔyie paa na ɔmo ba the whole kɔtɔkɔkora yɛ teɛ no Congress wei na ɔmo ayɛ akɔyie paa
deɛ ɛho asɛm ba ha maybe
sɛ yɛte kɔtɔkɔ nyinaa no 1935 no wei ni Congress a chap your friend saying circles na yɛ akɔyie paa nti ɔmo de ɔmo kɔ so edi ɔmo dwuma enti mete sɛ ɔmo ama 2 days sɛ wa ɔpɛ sɛ ɔpeke form no brabe peke and what asem na say now they create another problem ne say 6 other regional chairmen chapter chairman 6 others no Asante region encounter almost the letter be about bontin say omofua national national circles for no de omo ye no omofua so into omo nkoso nya de omo ye and what asem na say
okay
in the Asante region kwan omo de omo nkan now sesana community their question the reason is say one aden omo ntwen na otumfo committee na waten omo nwi omo adwuma no mo present report mo otumfo na yenhwe dia na na beka mbaje what because team no pra mo pre ho amo ko nyina nya mo dia
ohene dia
ana mbaje what say ene okasa oke ono wagu we ni team no mpe national de kra abana mbatu nyina eye waste obetumi kwa akasa oke si o mpe ne say group ti mo nko no WhatsApp line what do you do in can respect say ekodru mensia na mensia akasa asem na oni omo nyina akasa nka omo ntwen na committee ni wi omo adwuma ne entie dia ohene beka two ni say ade no omo pre say chinchina ombe ye election na just one akwaya say omo bibi omo DC say bia committee ni wi na adwuma nyoma beba abonti me bia ye kwoto omo nya ana say bia omo selfish interest di ombenya di ana di ombenya wo munti no omo yesa ana say bia committee ni findings no e di ade beba ma omo kro mo chances no e be ko for man. These are the reasoning we are reasoning questions ni ebisa now that 6 regional chairmen so omo so the letter ba omo so boko there what's your problem omo anga some problem here I say we need problem but you are creating problem for yourself the letter is unnecessary. It's one of the most useless exercises I who be we I say electoral commission Christian on na yes on elections so and they know what time it is and ejuma so we know they are working within the law until they be more church away but so the electoral commission yes support it and I say mbe pray say ebia the electoral commission yes so if they are doing the right thing let them do it why where the letter na saying Samonim samo NCC ne de omo ye ni na right there. Mo 6 regional chairman na macho letter dem sasha say mo back omo so omo nya de omo ye no. What is the meaning? The letter is needless. It is only a process na my processing ye den enkoso. So does that also mean say bi omo ya de bi enye ba mo support nti na mo yesa? Ana division abem between the Asante Ebia Kokos who's Asante region for den kan. Any other regions nti omo nyina ka bom say sa na te dia I think whatever they are all doing is wrong. The omo yeni na wrong. There's omo yeni say they should give Otumfo respect. Nanka umbe omo ntwen just 1 week into 2017 ayewie. But also what I say na yemfa report nko. Ni yemhwe what the king has got to say because minim say my adwuma kama. Bi underhand dealing bi anim. Bibia okay virus Ghana nkwani yakwoto aba obi tumi ka so benya be 80% nso nneoma oye ne kire say or 20% enga yakwoto aba wo 80% yes enga say wuja nneoma and asema make am eboa now the truth is this make otoko dia mi huni ni Mr. Christopher Damenya is not fit for that position make us on fit for the position yes say bia on like on di mosao but enu nyina say adwuma no ontumi nge the case of being fit for that position means that own to me edumano. Indeed, I say even before being appointed and being voted for, only the needed skills are between the edumano and edumano crowd bet now. So they want to try purpose until the one so own to me. What is the point? Chris Odamenya asset for Kotoko or you'll be a Obeboa Kotoko, but baby obet me a boa Kotoko a board so and you tell me ye ka kristo da manya asem bia pa ye say oh embi bi na ska ni ho on the yiska boy embi bi na players ni way no mom ska but what I say embi bi na bi course on the bembe kasa ma wait that work na so call board and management because NCC adwuma na ye de man na he has failed big time. Menya so say in the history of Kotokokra no your friends the chairman bi aba ma we fail it said you no fail no and I'm improving show one on the time no nyam medi chairman na Kotoko board that time no mo call boss Andy no a high bass no the supporters say call okay obey chairman da be no on high bass nti no da ya na say obey chairman on high bass ni biem eno sa de no me oya me no nye fine because na say obey da nipa and asem na make I want to say especially when nyame adoma watu we say you have what it takes as still bet me high basses and this what asem na make na say true ni say Younger Circles Nangasa organization it is one of the poorest in the world. Andy Chris da me pa na say say Kotoko Circle we normal committee wa ha ma ofa hu so mo ho ye meeting da be say say o mo ye meeting no hu mo bia hu bo mo kwa ba be catch so ma kwa ye meeting na me kwa unam krom kwa say hu Kotoko Circle o mo we fa last week asa aka nipa 12 na chairman so na me man list no the whole Ghana o mo ye 12 and Kotoko that thing needs to change now. Younger attendance at our stadium during the time na Kotoko attendance call all time low me boy mon kan jemi this season na nipa ba park akrakra nye nipa pemu no but otumfo nti na nipa ko park o because yes so no agi ni team no and o catch say see a team na ne dia nti abe mo supported dia mo nko nti na mo ko me ka sam na che nti na mo ko o de bi so bi o ko park bi aso oh yewra say ye nko park waka dia ye beko beka da menya dia nka akokọ kra hu nka betsa house dia ne bi no o sa so mo bobo akokọ kra ni ho afi ne ye pa mo fi stadium ho musu enti adwuma na nkasa as NCC chairman no ontumi nye na confusion so doso dodo confusion ne doso onti say NCC na ka bom se bi ekoye program bi omo ye innovation bi dia de bia ntokwa and how can you lead a group like that a big team like that how can you lead that enti me pa cho me so tie so but omo be no mo ntunofo ona na kwa me dan kwa kra wo kra ye Kotoko adwuma team nya wo dia and the adwuma ye nyina obi adwuma ne ye mboa nti wo ba besoa ona kwa me dan kwa ya wo mi nyina watena circles wo umfa so wo koye chairman wo ko gyina te kwa na onya asem ne yenka na nyoma na asesa na standards na afolia nka wo ye Kotoko Circles pani wo so wo sa ko manage okwo now da so shim ena de bia me kana mo ne me ngadu no be bia club na du enti asema make person make sure mo say with all due respect adwuma bi wo hwa yamfa ma en free soro okọ papa ni ngwa se na de ma sa na to bi so da manya no be bia nko be ye adwuma pa no e management na say board enti ha no de bia ntoto papa so ena mensia so are also worried because now that otum for that be fat team no se no be bia nko ya kana monka ana ye nka ye be di wa bonten be ko se dem ye be ka say hey na fat team di ye hu so otum for so mpesa sa de ne beba into I worried as to how Circles na ko into no say ye investigate ni ye nhwe say de dia be dan no say no kra no nti dem anyo man ko ya ni ye correct ni nko ye nim now so still wo de abe ya na be dia say no kra disrespect. Now, how can you lead Kotoko Circles and disrespect Mensia? What do you mean? What do you mean? Personal, what person say? I love him as a person because Oyobia, he has a good heart. I know what he's done for certain players, which I'm okay. But no, sir, NCC Edumano, and you do on her or come back or your bonus, or who come back around the man on to being it. And think I be or no, I before years, or Mr. Nakwame Dankwa, would they be a Circles who say, won't corner your bomb. And the youth never the Musuos, until true. Nebi musu may be near some of his amaya duma party a monchomo, no be maybe near company, another make counter. So long I ready so may guy, a man called about high friends.
The Ashanti region.
Ashanti Omuna Yaduma. Namusumunquan bitch my head manana, not Peniaka, some Munyabutania, not you bet to inquire him near Utumvakas okay, Neniaji. Neniaji the air conti twasso and any sad nay that said twasso and I said friso. But what do you say? Yeah, him I'll be free soon to pass out to us. David,
Christian Bremka.
1 minute. Maso, unse emransu yemra. Ya de be friend mandate.
Yeah, sure.
Mandate e otama wo chase anytime
but the mandate so asum.
And ehoni asem no. Mandate bia let's imagine say Nana Akufo-Addo time aso. Mandate aso. Na bia manusu simina so na make say Ghana any Togo yenya wo. Enti nto aba. O ye sure say ni kwai say Ghana parliament ekwotena so. E decide say we have to extend his mandate because of the period ne woman no. See anyasa I extending the mandate as a people. No ankasa de ne peshe mere bia no one is going to respect that decision because the time aso.
Onkron to me
Keto kreko aye kana say me ket time so. Na by any means bia intimi ntoaba enyi a new president. The executive council and answer Congress will have to go and give him extension kakra obetimi anya authority to take decision.
That's true. But wait
in that period na executive the current mpanimfo no mandate na so ne de na was saying committee bibi anya extension na umunya sa authority no. Say if they take decisions they take decision based on what authority?
Authority.
Amuni bi entinka o mandate so ye to aba ma say o start free ha say o ba besi ha say baby I start here and what start we bedru wapem bibi nti yentimi nto aba adentina nkomo ankasa ntimi nkotena say study mandate no ye study mandate no sa omo so omo yes circles national circles mpani for nyina no they have no authority omo ni bi
see a pam omo nyina free ho
na circles na nkasa no o kan waka ne say relevance and na maso waka no
omo begu no
Christopher Domenya baaye no nanka by this time o ya accounts me baaye na ka circles number e be 21 mimi koi me de 21 be ka ho is circles
esote omo de ande bia esote
me kan ko nantachi
15
ko 1 nantachi time no ko jo nantachi time look at circles vibrant every now and then na kotoko be new circles I don't know who's obaye adwuma enti
sese ade esote
debi amfo de kire ne nto aso enti nka ba ya waye adwuma na nka manfo ho improvement no ne apia se to aso ka to aso sa obeto circles na yesai sese akasa yi mo guna we are saying it here circles ne there is no way a Kumasi based club national circles chairman should be based outside Kumasi. What you say? Kotoko circle, Kotoko near Kumasi club. Dr. Safojen can't me if you had the beer.
Has body sanity. Until we say Elvis Casano Casa being the NCC chairman. He needs to relocate. Has the sanity.
My mom's working the time, sir. The time.
Now, second said, man, you know, better 10 out. They be a quarter of the coach. Who good now? Oh, say, Yantino. Nay, 15 or the Kobe 2030. Bauba nay 20. I see a drew behind 9. It will be and a 9 kind of ground. So members, there's a own so. Then we grab Miss Ray, you met to trust him. I saw a friend in no catchings away in China. What you say? Reason I found bit to me actually for the meantime. As of
Prof. Tumas is watching me was some catching. But what am I mean? Stadium now, the Biana between Ghana, F, you know, I say a call Christmas break.
F India no more because I like just him so
I say a Christmas break because Christmas is beyond to a cross post stadium. Christmas beyond to into Christmas break.
Yeah, the Bejiska.
Now, stadium no, I don't say I bind anyway.
This is a band in baby or
as I bind it in baby, not a bind any minimum instead of me. I bind there. I am no dia.
I bind only Prof.
So they are creating this as the so is as a stadium near bind there. And Ghana
has one
Ghana for has ya bind has ya bind stadium near stadium near has dia stadium near Kotokodia stadium near minimum dia. I buy or baby in any sick audit stadium no.
Hey, my meaning come away, Rana, and to us. Many about Bibiaboko, dear.